Hello, I'm Hudson Valley Community College astronomer Richard Monda. Welcome to Eyes on the Sky, an update about current astronomy and space science events. This is Eyes on the Sky for the month of October 2017. The moon starts the month gliding through the water-related constellations of the autumn evening sky. On October 1st, the waxing gibbous moon is on the eastern side of Capricornus, the sea goat, near the star Deneb Algedi, which marks the tail of this half-goat, half-fish creature. By the next evening, the moon is over 90% lit and has moved to the western side of Aquarius, the water bearer. By October 3rd, the gibbous moon is on the eastern side of Aquarius. And by the next evening, the moon has moved into Pisces, under the circlet of the fish. On the evening of October 5th, the moon is full and against the stars of the lesser-known constellation Cetus the Whale. This full moon is the closest full moon to the autumnal equinox. Therefore, it is the harvest moon. A quarter of the way around the evening sky westward from the star pictures of the celestial sea is one lone planet, Saturn. Last month, the Cassini mission orbiting the ring planet ended in a grand finale. The spacecraft was low on fuel, so it was sent into Saturn's cloud tops to keep it from crashing into and possibly contaminating any of Saturn's moons. Within minutes of entering the atmosphere, the spacecraft broke apart and would have appeared as numerous meteoritic streaks in the Saturnian sky. Cassini was an astonishing mission. Launched on October 15, 1997, the probe spent 20 years in space and 13 years at the ringed planet. Just before it arrived at Saturn in late June of 2004, it sent a probe named Huygens towards Titan, Saturn's largest moon. On January 14, 2005, the probe parachuted onto Titan. It found lakes of liquid ethane, methane, and dissolved nitrogen, the first stable surface liquids found beyond the Earth. Then in September 2007, Cassini flew over the mountainous ridge of Saturn's moon Iapetus and eventually through the frosty geysers of the moon Enceladus, geysers that spew water ice into space. Although Saturn is currently the lone naked-eye planet in the evening sky, we can look to the eastern sky before sunrise to watch the dance of Venus and Mars. The two planets appear to be rapidly approaching one another, and on the morning of October 5th, dim Mars will be so close to Venus that you will probably need binoculars to see the two planets separately. During the late evening of October 8th, the waning gibbous moon will have entered Taurus, and by morning dawn, it will be visible high in the southwest. Then, over the next few days, the moon glides eastward through the horns of Taurus and into the stars of Gemini. The moon reaches last quarter on October 12th, and on the morning of the 15th, the thinning lunar crescent is near the star Regulus of Leo the Lion. A little more than an hour before sunrise on the 15th, the moon will eclipse Regulus, blocking the star from view for about an hour. Watch with binoculars as the lit side of the lunar crescent approaches Regulus and then covers this star. The next morning, the crescent moon is against the midsection of Leo, and an hour before sunrise on the 17th, a very thin lunar crescent will appear near Mars for a dramatic sight with Venus nearby. The moon starts a new cycle of phases on October 19th, when it is new. Just 2 months ago, on August 21st, the new moon passed exactly between the Earth and the Sun, and a solar eclipse occurred. From out west in the path of the total solar eclipse, the moon advanced over the sun for about an hour and 20 minutes, and then the moon completely covered the solar disk. The sky overhead became dark, and the moon appeared as an ultra-black dot in the sky above. Then the sun's corona became visible as gossamer strands of white light extending from behind the moon. Nearby was the star Regulus. Totality ended with a burst of sunlight called the diamond ring effect. A total eclipse of the sun is surely an amazing otherworldly sight. After the moon is new on the 19th, it reappears in our evening sky a few days later. As the sky gets dark on October 22nd, a thin lunar crescent, less than 10% lit, appears in the southwestern twilight sky over the westernmost stars of Scorpius. The next evening, the waxing crescent, now over 15% lit, is to the west of Saturn, and on the 24th, the moon appears east of the ringed planet. A thickening lunar crescent glides over the central teapot shape of Sagittarius on the evenings of October 25th and 26th. Then the moon is back into the water-related constellations of autumn, where it moves through Capricornus on October 27th and 28th, and then through Aquarius on the 29th and the 30th. Finally, on the last day of the month, the eve of Hallowmas Day, the moon is above the eastern horizon before sunset and remains in the sky until it sets in the west a little after 4 a.m. the next morning. I'm Hudson Valley Community College astronomer Richard Monda, reminding you to keep your eyes on the sky.